Hi, y'all. Happy Wednesday. Ken here, your thrifty apprentice, and in today's video, we are going to be tackling World Watercolor Month's prompt for day 3, turn. If you had a chance to catch this past Sunday's video, then you already know that I am testing a few different products throughout July using World Watercolor Month as my testing time frame for all of those products. We will be sure to link the video in the top right hand corner of the screen just in case you want to take a look at everything I am talking about. Just keep in mind that the link won't show up if you're watching from your television at home. For this composition, I am using a reference photo that I found on Unsplash, and I will be sure to link it in the video description just in case you want to use it for yourself. There will also be a traceable available for Creation Station members in the Thrifty Patreon community. For today's World Watercolor Month painting, I picked the Vibranium Arts watercolor set from my bag of palettes I am using for July and sketched out the composition in my Jane Davenport mixed media sketchbook. Now, this is not from her current release, but from the collection that came out back in 2019-2020 that was carried by Michaels and produced by American Crafts, if I'm not mistaken. I did my first 3 prompts in this sketchbook, but I will be switching after this painting because I need a paper that will allow me to layer just a bit more than this one will. I chose this reference photo as my subject because my plan is to paint for growth during this month. I figured one of the best ways to work to achieve this would to be painting things I've never attempted to paint before, to push myself to create compositions that contained more elements and that challenged my color mixing, ability to decide what to include or what to omit from my paintings. Although I do have to admit, as I watch this back, I think I would have taken it much further with the paints standing alone if I was working on a different paper. Moving forward, I have decided that, an actual watercolor paper is probably best for this 31-day challenge. So, my friends, I will be sharing a World Watercolor Month painting with you every Wednesday during the month of July, and it is my hope to have it match the prompt of the actual day the video is being released on. As far as every Sunday in the month of July, well, they are going to be super duper extra special. That will start with this upcoming Sunday's video. I promise you that you don't want to miss it, or any Sunday in this month for that matter. So be sure that you're subscribed and that you're getting the notifications. This is set to get better and better every week. So yeah, friends, you might want to make sure you catch the videos. Everything will be explained in this Sunday's YouTube release. Now, the paint set I am using in this video is actually a decent one. It has a bright, pretty colors. They seem transparent to semi-transparent. So far, I haven't had any problems with them mixing, and I absolutely love the palette. I'm crazy about whimsical studio palettes and novelty travel palettes, as most of you already know. And to be honest, as I said in my last video, I really feel like I have used these paints before. And if I had to guess right off the top of my head, then I would have to say these are white labeled by Superior. I will be digging deeper into them during this month, and we'll have a review for them as well as the other 3 palettes I am testing this month during the first 2 weeks of August or so. This gives me more than enough time to thoroughly test all 4 palettes. Honestly, the prompt for this one had me a little stumped for a minute. I really just typed the word turn into the search bar on Unsplash and scrolled through the search results until I found something I wanted to paint. Then you couple that with the fact that I discovered in my last video that this paper isn't the best for multi-layer techniques. This painting was a double challenge for me. One, painting something more complicated, and 2, figuring out how to do that outside my normal box of painting, yet using techniques I knew I could pull off. The actual turn sign itself is a perfect example. I didn't want to go any heavier than 2 layers of color, and for the pole, I changed the color a bit to suit the composition more. I always encourage you to take artist liberty with your references. Make it your own. Make the changes that work best for you and your painting style. Now, to combat the problems that I was facing, I decided to pull in colored pencils to punch up the color on my sign and really push it front and center. I did this because I knew colored pencils work really well over watercolors based on past experiences, and because I felt like it was the best thing to help bring my painting together. I am only going to use them on the sign simply because I didn't want to bring anything in the background forward. All in all, I think that it all comes together in the end. Plus, I walk away with more experience with the products and with pushing myself to go beyond what I normally do. I now know more about my products and their pros and cons, advantages and disadvantages. I have more experience with my brushes and their stroke capabilities. Most importantly, I have a better sense of where I stand with my ability to simply paint what I see and what areas I am lacking in and would like to work to improve on. That, my friends, is what World Watercolor Month is all about, in my opinion. So, friends, that's going to pretty much bring everything to the end. I'm going to ask that if you saw, picked up on, heard anything you liked, or simply just enjoyed hanging out, don't forget to sprinkle a little love and give the video a thumbs up. Share the video because sharing is caring, and the comment section is wide open, friends. Share with me and let me know if you are actually participating. Have you been tackling every single day? You know, I made this promise to myself, and I'm hoping that you guys are making the promise to yourself to at least try a few prompts during the month. Try to get in some of that practice. Try to help push yourself to be better tomorrow than you are today. Growth is what it's about, my friends. So, let me know about your journey. Share with me. I would really, really, really love to hear it. Now, if you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed, or if you're returning and haven't, do consider hitting that subscription button and notification bell. Keep in mind, we have some wonderful content coming out throughout the month of July that I feel like is going to be very exciting for you guys. I'm very excited to present it to you. So do subscribe so that you don't miss when we upload or go live. Check the video description for all of the relevant links, my friends. And I am going to cut out at this point and let some music finish off the video. I really enjoyed hanging out with you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's prompt and composition. And remember, as I tell you at the end of every single video, just keep creating.